Won women's doubles titles, 8 of those with Smith. Game on.
Football, right foot.
And Onisha Smith, our referee, who doesn't take anything from anybody. If your foot was in there and she calls it, they are like, it must have been. And you can challenge that, Michelle, but on the first rally of the match, that's a tough place to use it. And you can see Lucy smiling away on that. They know Onisha's right. Wow, and like she's trying to chop some wood in a karate class there from Callie Smith with the grunt to go with that. Her power is bar none.
Just wide for Callie Smith. What a run for Callie Smith and Lucy Kovalova. Took down the 2 seed in the semifinals. Etta Wright and Megan Dazan on their way to the final. Handcuffing Callie Smith was Annalie Waters. And speaking of Etta Wright and Megan Dazan, they took home the bronze today, so congratulations to them. Team Utah. Callie Smith resides in Utah also.
I mean, just so silky smooth as Catherine Parenteau. And the other thing that makes this team so good is we talked a lot about the sides positioning in the mixed doubles match. Catherine and Annalie are comfortable on either side. And that doesn't allow you as an opponent to craft a strategy to attack one of the players in one particular spot. They're not there the whole time.
What a point, both sides of this matchup.
Yeah, Catherine Parenteau, who is usually the most on-balance player of anybody, just had a little too much of a reach and a lunge at the end there. That caused that ball to go deep.
Great get by Kovalova, too, at the kitchen. Wide for Smith again. She's targeted that backhand of Parenteau a couple of times now, so thrilled to be on the call today with top senior pro and top general manager of Major League Pickleball for the Seattle Pioneers, Dave Fleming. I'm Michelle McMahon.
And that's a great job by Lucy Kovalova. Right side player when the ball's in front of you. Sit on the forehand there as that's coming across. If she's going to speed that up, be ready. And she was so ready. Trust your left shoulder to your partner. And Callie, just when she comes roaring forward, the pace on that just can overwhelm anyone who wants to try and reset that. You just don't have the hands to get the touch.
So much pressure, unrelenting on the side of Catherine Parenteau. These two zig and zag. 99% win percentage, 81-1, a stunning record.
Yeah. Yeah, we thought 166-6 was good from the mixed doubles side with Annalie and Ben. Wow. Annalie doesn't usually go for a prayer shot like that on the dead run, just hacked away at it. Want to use the kitchen, just lay that back in there, but she's like, I'm going to catch you. And Lucy said, not on my watch. Lucy is one of the OGs of our sport. I mean, has been at the top of the game forever. These two played a bunch together, took about a month and a half off as partners, and they've come back with a vengeance.
Sometimes distance makes the heart grow fonder, Dave.
Indeed. Indeed.
3-2-1. I'll recall it. 2-2-1.
Great point for Callie Smith and Lucy Kovalova.
Yeah, and to beat this particular team who has lost but one time, you absolutely have to be aggressive when given the opportunity, and Kovalova and Smith don't need to be told that. And they have personified that so far, have an early lead. Man, Callie Jo grunting her way through. I mean, she is putting every ounce of effort into this. It's a big opportunity for these two. As you mentioned, the amount of time that has passed since they've won a title.
Wow. Parenteau, so much power. Yeah, it's the fourth meeting between these two teams. And the three other times they met were both in finals in Vegas last year in October. And additionally in Daytona for the Hertz Gold Cup in the finals there. Swept them in 3 in Florida. Took them to 4 in Vegas. Did Waters and Parenteau.
You have 3.
Also squared off at the
2-3-1.
PPA final in San Clemente in December. Waters and Parenteau won that one as well.
Point.
So they seem to like the look of Anna Leigh on the left a little more, so they're going to keep her over here while they serve.
3-3-1. Second serve. Yeah. 3-3-2.
Nice job by Callie Jo Smith as Catherine sped it up, and she's like, no way, get that out of here, no fly zone. And I love how much strategy these two are talking. They're going to play against each other in singles in the bronze medal match later today. It's unreal how they can compartmentalize all this, Michelle.
It really is. It's never easy. Anna Leigh talks about that. She doesn't like playing Catherine in a competitive environment.
Second serve. Side out.
And to beat the team with but one in the L column, you cannot miss thirds. They missed them both there because these two get energy from anything in a second. You can't feed that. Wow, and after being way ahead in that rally, Anna Leigh Waters all of a sudden was the one playing defense. And winning 69% of your matches is very good against the best players in the world, but it's 30 points below the team on the other side.
Callie Smith, a Division I tennis product as well, University of Utah, turned pro in 2019. You mentioned the OG status of both these players. Kovalova, strong tennis background also. Playing at Wichita State.
3-3-1.
And Anna Leigh Waters just graduated high school.
Yeah, took her exams in Atlanta at the Grand Slam event 2 weeks ago. Oh my.
Wait a minute.
Clip the tape on that
Stop
one.
it.
Catherine Parenteau comes up with a miraculous save. Waters for the finish.
That is the most ridiculous get. I call her our greatest firefighter because she puts out fires better than anybody. That's the shot of the day. I know Anna Leigh Waters' winner was something else, and now we got bumper cars. This is crazy.
I was watching.
Come on.
I didn't see it. He can't answer. Did you see it? Did you see it? That's side out. Oh, nobody saw it. Wait, she won't pay attention.
That shows you that insane gap from the top to the next tier. It is that significant.
4-3-1. Second serve.
32 of Annalie Waters' 104 is in women's doubles,
4-3-2.
16 of those with Parenteau.
That is why we love women's doubles right there. Just firing away, and you see how the ladies slide and clear their body and leave the paddle in front to try to counter. That happened a couple of times in that rally, and Annalie Waters was just unrelenting.
5-3-2.
Firefight straight ahead with CP and Callie. Annalie Waters says, I want to play.
And that's a great example for the amateur players at home. You think you got to stay on your side, help your partner out, put the triangle on the person in front of you who you're attacking. Annalie Waters did a great job there and jumped in and got the winning blow. I mean, Annalie Waters took a full jab step to the right and has such good body control. She was able to reset a ball on the other side of her body to keep that one going. Wow, and then they get a gift because Callie and Lucy said enough of this positioning. But when you switch, sometimes you forget your role, Michelle, and the left side player needed to take that. They got away with something there. Back to the way they prefer to play with Callie on the left.
Oh my. Just putting Callie and Lucy on a string is Annalie Waters.
Yep, Geppetto class here. And Callie knew that that cut overhead was coming, but just no chance to get over there.
3-7-2. Side out.
Of a let cord for Annalie Waters.
I mean, and just the brilliance of the defense of Catherine Parenteau right there. Was in trouble the whole time, but able to get the ball down.
Ooh, what a play for Callie Jo Smith. Hops the corner, strikes the Ernie.
And
Sneak
you
attack.
want to move for the Ernie when your opponent puts their head down to dink the ball up the line. So you wait, and it's the timing of that is so critical, Michelle. Once Catherine looks down to dink that up the line, then you go, and she gets surprised, and all Catherine could do was say, yeah.
On 3. Yeah. I return? No, 8-3. Callie's returning. Yeah. There you go. 8-3-2.
And I love what Annalie did there. She rushed the point, knowing that Callie's running across, took the return on the rise, threw it at her feet, got a quick point.
9-3-2. Point.
T.O. coming.
10-3-2. Game point, time in. 10-3-2.
What an angle for CP. Waters and Parenteau take the first, 11-3.
We love the fire.
Downtown
New ball,
Dallas,
game 2,
where
timeout.
they're fruitful
0-0-2.
in all pro sports.
Yes, and 1,190 amateurs also participating in this event out there trying to win a gold medal themselves.
Well played by Lucy Kovalova, keeping that ball deep on Parenteau. Side out early to start game number 2. What else should they do on their side, Kovalova and Smith, after this serve?
Just outstanding all the way around. I want them to be aggressive like that. It may not win, but if you just let them dictate, it'll be ugly like that roll that Catherine had at the end of game number 1. Go after them, lob over their heads, push them off the line that way as well, and just throw a variety of stuff at them. If they need to change sides at some point, they will.
Point.
And then have your hands ready, because guess what? Leigh and Catherine don't just sit back and dink all day long. They fire, so you've got to be ready.
1-1-1.
Tweener.
No way. Oh, Lucy Kovalova says, no, that highlight reel isn't going to live on in my match.
And she flexes at the end, does Lucy. Everyone loved that. Look at this tweener. Unbelievable by AL.
So athletic, could have went pro in soccer. Leigh Waters opted to take her talent to the pickleball court.
We are so lucky and fortunate that she did, as is she. I'm sure she was very good at soccer, but she's the best of all the humans we've got. She's the best we got. Oh, here's net cam. Look at the tweener. I love it. And what's amazing about that shot is it's not just hit back and then smashed. It's putting them in a good position in that rally.
Second serve.
Deep for Smith.
So sometimes Callie on the attacks just doesn't get, she hits too much of the ball and it rolls deep. She's not on balance, and that throws the whole thing too far into the court.
Side out.
And then a missed third. So you wonder, like, that can't happen. That entire offensive possession there, because you look up and you're like, oh, it's 1-1, they're fine. No, you're not. You needed to get 1 or 2 there to put a little scoreboard pressure on the other side. Because when Leig's running around hitting tweeners and then trying a lob over you on the run back, that is not good news.
Callie Smith hangs in the firefight. Big response for her after the missed third.
Yeah, and if Catherine speeds it up at her, she has some of the best countering power on the forehand of anybody. So that's something Callie hopes she does.
Another good few counters from Smith off the pace to set up the point.
And I love the little bit cocky point of the ball being 3 feet wide by Lucy Kovalova there. I mean, look at the shade. She's having fun over there.
Callie Smith wants more. Here they go, getting another point on their side on a 1.
Yeah, this is just going to be full send pickle here. Blunt force trauma from Callie Jo Smith. Why not?
Callie Smith, also one of the great moms on tour, has a couple of kids, manages a pro pickleball career while being a great mom as well. Her husband, Kyle, very supportive of this pro pickleball endeavor.
2-1-1.
See, you can't have a great point followed by a ball that misses by 3 feet. So we can't have those peaks and valleys. That's a shot that she needs to make more often. It's the right choice. It's just the execution of it, Michelle. Catherine's like, I trust you, and wait, maybe I don't. Go sprinting back the last 3 steps there. Lucy Kovalova does a better job than most of when the paddle of your opponent is up, she gets her paddle down to defend. That's a great tip for amateurs at home. Uh-oh, and now the yeah babies are coming from Anna-Leigh Waters. Lucy Kovalova always slides to the right to hit a backhand, and left just a sliver available there, and Anna-Leigh found it.
Nice play for Waters.
Yep, full chicken wing of Kovalova there, because again, that sideline is so narrow of an opportunity, and then somehow Anna-Leigh finds an angle on a high two-handed backhand into the open court.
Point.
Deep on the return for Lucy Kovalova. Waters and Parenteau climb ahead by 2. And to your point, doesn't seem like a dangerous scoreline unless you're matching up against the world #1. They can find runs out of nowhere.
Perfect topspin lob, and the key to a great topspin lob, it needs to look like your speed ups, it needs to look like your dinks. Catherine does that as well as anybody, throws it over the backhand shoulder of Kovalova so she can't hit an overhead. Perfect all the way around. And the other thing about playing...
Chance to regroup.
Why can't you learn in life when something great happened? Why is it always you got to learn through adversity?
I know.
Come on, life.
You seem to do that too.
Yeah.
When life is mostly going well for these two.
6-2-1.
Wonderful response from Smith and Kovalova out of the timeout called. They're going to be more than just a side out, though. That's the other issue with Waters and Parenteau. You side them out, but it's what you do on your serve. Kovalova and Smith need another hold here.
6-2-2.
Anna-Leigh almost fell over because she got exactly what she wanted. Again, squeezing the middle, getting closer to your partner to help in that straight-on firefight. And the worst nightmare for a lot of amateur players is actually the center line on this court, because everybody thinks they just have to play their half. And amateur players need to learn that where the ball is positioned, much like as you watch these two get closer together, that's a perfect model for how to track the ball and play at a higher level. Like, look at that. That was swatted heading to Catherine and within a foot of the sideline. Look at that. I mean, get over there and help your partner, and that was terrific from Anna-Leigh right there.
And Waters, her eyes are so good at tracking where that ball's going early off the paddle, too. So is Catherine Parenteau.
Yes. And Lucy said, oh, poaching is fun, and it is. And she had a great look at one there, but unfortunately, ball came back.
6-3-1.
Callie Smith rips one down the line. That one is not defendable.
And the beauty of that is attack one side of your opponent's body, and they're comfortable defending there, then go back to the other side as she did there. Very smart.
Point.
Okay.
You can challenge.
Yeah, Callie's like, can I challenge? Can I challenge? Of course you can challenge.
Here's Onisha with the ruling.
After review, the out call stands. Challenge is lost and a timeout is lost. No timeouts. Oh, sorry. 2 timeouts remaining. No timeouts remaining. Resume play at 7:32.
No more timeouts for Smith and Kovalova. They burned a timeout with the challenge there since it was an incorrect challenge.
And that's part of the strategy of what you have in your arsenal when a match starts. You get 2 timeouts per game. You have to have one of those to call timeout. We've talked a lot about the heat. It's oppressive. We're up to 86 degrees here in Texas now with unbelievable humidity for this time of year. You might need one for just hydration. You won't have it now. Wow, Leigh Waters had a gorgeous opportunity to poach and just smoked it into the tape. And there's why balance is the most important thing in a high-level pickleball player. Lucy just off balance on the last one after a fun exchange, heads up with Leigh Waters.
3-7-2.
Curled it deep.
What a play from Leigh Waters, and fans that are expecting to see MLS action. That will start after the conclusion of this women's doubles final here from Dallas, Texas.
Point.
Game 2 getting out of hand now in a hurry for Smith and Kovalova.
And it got out of hand because earlier when things were a little more even, you weren't getting to the kitchen line and adding to your score. And now trying Lucy on the left, and this is sort of what Kovalova and Smith default to. It gets a little ugly. Let's keep Lucy on the left side.
9-3-1.
Play by Smith. Waters frustrated with the defensive miss, even though she was completely out of position and probably should have lost it, but that's the level of expectation.
Yeah, and it's 20-6 overall cumulative score as well. But that's the heart of a champion right there.
Parenteau steps in. I'll help you out, partner. Let me close this one out.
And what I love with Catherine is she's throwing up a lob. The disguise is great, but she doesn't retreat worried about an overhead. She holds her ground because she knows it's good enough. A big, powerful overhead isn't coming her way. And it is overhead practice here for Parenteau and Waters. Here's another one.
Went with the dropper. Kovalova sends it long, and Parenteau and Waters take game 2. Identical scoreline from game 1. Just pure dominance from the world number 1.
Yeah, this is what they'll have, like peanut butter and jelly in the middle of the day too. And figuring that out after the breakfast start is a big part of the long tournament day.
Game 3 begins now. Too good from Leigh Waters. And you know what Catherine Parenteau is so good at? She says she doesn't even know all the time what Leigh Waters is going to do and what kind of play she's going to pull out. Sometimes she needs to be in the middle, sometimes she doesn't. She makes it look easy, even if it's a last-minute recovery.
Yeah, you don't know that she is completely panicked inside about what is her partner doing. Lob Fest 2024 continues here. And it is a great way to push a team off the kitchen line. And again, it just needs to look similar or you will get overheads hit at you. So great thing for all levels to practice.
Oh, nice hit there for Annalie Waters. And Smith and Kovalova will tie it at 1 early. Reminder too, for those of you just joining us and expecting to see MLS action, that will start after the conclusion of this pickleball match here from Dallas, Texas. Great play for Callie Jo Smith, but we're so happy to have you with us here on the national stage.
Yeah, and I love women's sports are on fire, and we have 4 of the best athletes you'd ever want to see right here. Girl dad, myself, I love the women out here. We love women's doubles.
Oh, range too. 17-year-old Annalie Waters, mother of 2, Callie Jo Smith.
Oh, come on.
Unbelievable. Parenteau will take the break off a spicy firefight at the kitchen.
That's what I told you. We love women's doubles. Look at that. What it takes to win a rally, unfortunately for Callie. Clipped off the tape and got the big yell from Catherine in the background there. And sorry, not sorry. And she kind of meant it. Not totally. Callie just played a ball that was going to land in the doubles alley, but we don't have a doubles alley in pickleball. Got to let that one go.
Hold on. One, 2-1.
Man, just outrageous athleticism all the way around, and Catherine could not scrap the next one back. I love the aggression from Callie Jo Smith right there. And Lucy Kovalova is going to try and set a record for how many lobs she can throw up in one match here. There's the Lucy aggressive point there on a ball 50 feet wide there. Sometimes you're trying to tag your opponent in front of you, and Lucy got out of the way easily there.
Second serve.
I mean, what a move by Annalie Waters of the Catherine attack down the line. Callie got a lot of that, and she's just sitting there in the middle ready. I mean, you want to talk about moving in symmetry. It is why they are so tough to beat. Now runs around.
Goes for the winner down the line, too.
I mean, she was like, should I hit another twinner? Well, the one I hit before was pretty good. I'm going to just, yes, I'm going to stand on that one. And instead, I'm going to try a prayer winner down the line. Just missed it.
Waters was looking for pace with the initial speed-up attack. Gets the close with the angle on the backhand.
Yeah, and she's so confident in the cross-court dink rally with Callie Smith. She knows she's going to get something that sets off offense there. And it's the progression of being ahead in a rally that makes them so good as well.
Point.
I mean, to feather a two-handed backhand down the line, you have to let that ball travel to your hip and then have the left hand guide it, but you don't have any room, and it's the highest part of the net. Ho-hum hits the line.
Second serve. 3-2. Point.
I mean, that is a tough place to lob from. These ladies are so flexible, can get so low, but when you are lobbing from that position, even though it went over the outside shoulder, there's that Michigan State Spartan tennis background from Catherine Parenteau, be able to get on top of that with the two-handed backhand. If you're new to pickleball and don't have the racket sports, that's not something you've ever done. So you see a lot of amateurs can't handle that particular ball. She did with ease.
Yeah, it's a great point by you.
3-2.
And Leigh hooks it cross court on the backhand on the sprawl. 4-3 now. 1 point edge back to Waters and Parenteau.
And you saw the ball just travel across the net from right to left, and then Leigh ends it back where it started. Down the line, in the middle, back cross court. Good night. And when these two are moving, even though that did not go well at all, it also makes them very difficult to deal with. So let's see if Lucy and Callie can find some energy, maybe some drive and crash here on short returns. Just go get them.
Second serve.
Can't miss the third. Very nice by by Lucy Kovalova there, and no to go with it.
4-4-2. Side out.
Wow, 2 missed thirds though around that you just can't do it again. It's like, oh, things are going okay. It's 3-3, it's 4-3, and then it's 11-3.
It's close until it's not with these two.
4-4-1. Second serve.
Flat, nice pace on that, and Kovalova has such an interesting style. I mean, look at that, just get out of here. And I mean, that's no chance on a drive that was a little too high.
4-4-2.
Love the first attack from Callie, but sometimes the other team's really good, and then you need to dink the next one instead of a fadeaway attack through the middle. That has no chance. Terrific Dylan Frazier and J.W. Johnson. So Wichita well represented here today. And you can't bump set spike, Lucy Kovalova, sorry.
Elise Jones would appreciate that, though.
Absolutely. Another one of the moms on tour and a great athlete herself.
That's what I love most about this sport of pickleball. It's accessible to all.
Yes.
Moms, teenagers, grandmas, grandpas, you name it.
And touchdown Lucy Kovalova with a 4-mile-an-hour dink through the middle. They can track down everything unless something's going 3 miles an hour.
Second serve.
another firefight goes Anna-Leigh Waters' way. And again, ball back so quickly, and we talked about the humidity. Some matches, the players don't need to go to the towels at all. They're going there relentlessly here. And if your opponent is just resetting, Michelle, keep firing away at them. If they're not going to counter, you are going to be in complete command. That's what Anna-Leigh did there. They got them doubled up now. 4-3 was a long time ago. And an attack through the middle. The backhand can have the middle. So those of you that are of the forehand can only have the middle. Please get rid of that and disregard immediately.
And get a backhand like Anna-Leigh Waters. You'll 100%. Take the middle every time.
What a beautiful teardrop third match point.
Championship point with it. Waters and Parenteau looking to be back-to-back champions here in Rockwall, Texas.
Second serve. Match point.
Match point and championship point number 2 now for Waters and Parenteau. Callie Jo Smith wants more. She is doing anything to create some offense on her side.
I mean, the effort of that lady is never in question. She doesn't care what the scoreboard is and is firing away, and her partner's even laughing at the intensity, down 10-4 in the third. That's just pretty, again, to know that your opponent is sliding in front of you and you find that outside shoulder and keep it in. Just so good from Catherine.
Waters closes the door again through the middle. Back to a championship point number 3 for the world number 1. Catherine Parenteau will close it out on her paddle down the line. Anna-Leigh Waters and Catherine Parenteau defend their title in Texas. Yeah, Dave, for their 17th title together as a team, Anna-Leigh and Catherine remain dominant, and an 82-1 win record, by the way. That's 99% of the time you guys are winning. How do you stay so dominant at the top without any complacency, Catherine?
I think we just focus on one match at a time. You know, when you start thinking about record, that's when things can go wrong. So no, we're just having a lot of fun, you know, being aggressive. I think that's when we play our best, and that's when we have more fun. So no, I think we just, again, take it one point at a time, one match at a time, and just don't think about the future or the past. Just focus on that present moment, on the present moment.
Yeah, present moment. You guys might not keep track of the records, but we do. 105 career golds now for Anna-Leigh Waters. Back-to-back medals for you. How did you possibly regroup so quickly in between matches?
I guess I'm used to it. Sometimes I've had, you know, back-on-back where one was doubles and one was singles, so thankful that that didn't happen this week. But yeah, no, I think just getting electrolytes in, you could see I was using the towel. My mom was helping me a lot. Don't know what I would do without my team. So thank you guys for helping me not get heat stroke this tournament. So let's go. We take those wins.
We'll take it.
Yeah, but no, Catherine played amazing in the first part. I think she gave us some energy coming into that first game, and I was feeling a little bit. So thank you for coming out with energy, Catherine.
Now the elephant in the room, ladies, you square off for a bronze medal match in women's singles, which very well could be a final in every other tournament. So Catherine, how do you compartmentalize just winning with Leigh and then going right back out and playing against her?
I feel like it's happened many times. I mean, we just gotta move on, you know, and just, you know, it's business from now on. And then after the match, we can be friends again.
Perfect. Well, the world #1 back on top as we welcome in Chris Carson to deliver the hardware on behalf of CIBC. He is the Vice President of Marketing for Pickleball Central.
Ladies, congratulations. Once again, it's always a pleasure to watch you all compete. I'm happy to present to you the CIBC Texas Open powered by Tixr trophy. Congratulations on behalf of CIBC, the PPA Tour, and Pickleball Central.
Thank you.
The world #1 back on top, back-to-back champions here in Rockwall, Texas. Dave.